folks? Thanks for tuning in. We're doing Dream Matches, episode 3 today. CM Punk versus Stone Cold, Wrestlemania.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weight 218 pounds, CM Punk.
One of the biggest superstars in sports entertainment, and the fans are showing their love.
Approaching the ring from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What a superstar! So beloved, and these fans are completely behind him.
Hey, what's going on, folks? Thanks for tuning in here. We are on episode number 3, Dream Matches, and obviously we already got CM Punk going one-on-one with Stone Cold Steve Austin here at WrestleMania. A match that in the past has been talked about. There's always been some rumors going on about whether or not this match could happen or not. Obviously, big part of that stems from the interview that these two guys did. Sit down or do an interview. I believe they were promoting WWE 13, maybe it was 14. I'm not really sure. There's some jibber jabber going on between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that got the internet going. Oh, these two gonna work a match at WrestleMania? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? And ever since that moment, I think it's always been up in the air. It's been a big dream match for lots of guys, for lots of wrestling fans, for these two guys to get together and put on some type of match. Preferably at WrestleMania. But when you think about it and you get down to the aspects of it, I've heard different stories coming from both sides, and it has to do with Stone Cold Steve Austin with his neck. I've heard reports say that he would never wrestle again because of his neck, which is obviously a legitimate concern. You have a type of injury like that to your neck, you don't want to put yourself in any more danger by getting into a wrestling ring. Obviously, it's one wrong thing, and you're done for. And obviously, he's had the neck problems before. He's had the surgery. He's had the Owen Hart incident and stuff like that. But then on the flip side, I've also heard that the payday was big enough that it's something that he would probably look into. Which brings us to our next point. If the payday were big enough, WrestleMania 32. Obviously, this match probably wouldn't happen just because of everything that was going on with CM Punk in the WWE within the past year or so. But you gotta wonder if there is a big enough payday, and if Austin felt like it was worth his time, if maybe he would come back next year in Texas, Dallas, Texas, where he made his start, and where he made his start there in Dallas. If he had something, a good enough storyline and enough money, if maybe he would come back at WrestleMania next year and have one last match, there in his home state of Texas. Obviously, it wouldn't be against CM Punk unless something magical were to happen and CM Punk found himself back into the WWE next year. But highly doubtful that would ever happen. Be nice. I know a lot of people like it. A lot of people, and Stone Cold trying to end this one early here. Oh, 2.9 seconds right there. But, and nice reversal there by Punk. But, yeah, I don't see. And Punk going with the go to sleep right here. Oh, my goodness. This is a short match, guys. Does Punk got the pin? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2.9. Austin kicks out. A little back and forth match going on right here. Like I said, obviously, Punk won't be back in the WWE anytime soon. Unless he just goes out there on his UFC debut and gets completely obliterated, gets his head knocked off, and he steps away and says, you know what? I had my fill of it. I always said I wanted to try MMA. I tried it, and he didn't succeed. And maybe if that happens, if he goes out there and gets his head knocked off, maybe he'll walk away from that, and maybe he'll make amends with WWE. And who knows? Maybe he makes amends with WWE. Maybe he comes back, and maybe we have Stone Cold Steve Austin versus CM Punk next year at WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, Texas. Highly doubtful, but it would be nice as CM Punk just slapped the taste out of Stone Cold's mouth. Sure would be nice to see, though. I know a lot of people would like to see it. Obviously, it'd be a dream match. It would be a huge money drawer. It would put a lot of fans in their seats, which they're going to need something like that next year with how big that place is. And here we go, 2, and just a 2 count for Punk. So they're going to need something big next year for WrestleMania 32 if they want to pack over 100,000 people into that stadium. Like, if you watch Dream Match number 1, we did Sting versus Undertaker. I think that's a high possibility for next year, especially if you're wanting to put, that many people in seats there. I think you need a big match like that. With the cover, just 2 count only. So just imagine if you could have Sting and Taker, and you could also have CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin on that same card. Plus the already teased Hunter versus Triple H, which I think I just said Hunter versus Triple H. Triple H versus The Rock. And is Stone Cold going to tap? And Stone Cold just tapped. Wow. That was a short match. Back and forth, but CM Punk gets Stone Cold to tap out there. So, like I said, big WrestleMania next year. Obviously, they're trying to pack that stadium. So you already have Triple H and The Rock, I think, which they teased at this year's WrestleMania. It's probably going to happen. And then if you can have Sting versus Taker, and then you top it off with CM Punk coming back after his UFC little stint, going one-on-one with Stone Cold Steve Austin, I think that's definitely going to do what you need to do to put 100+ people in those seats. And if it did happen, are we going to see Stone Cold tap out to the Anaconda Vice? Hey, who knows? Obviously, I think we would see Stone Cold walking up as the winner after a stunner, but who knows? Hey guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed our little simulation match here, episode number 3 of our dream matches. If you did, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, make sure you guys subscribe so you get all of our future information. And there goes Punk rubbing in. And make sure you guys stay tuned. Lots more stuff coming up, and hey, we'll see you guys next time.